Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jaden the Bun and I will be streaming on the Hereafter roleplay server as Crosshatch. I'm mostly just going to be doing some building and whatnot. So, hopefully some people will come bug me. Without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright. Well. Gotta tear down that old blacksmith soon. But first I want to work on this bridge. Need wool for it. No, I'm not sure red would look great. Maybe some cyan would look nice. Perhaps mix with some blue. Two MP for a stack. Oh, I need to turn some of this into MP. Zan, thank you for the raid so much. How was your stream? Keep up. Anvil. Bop. 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 That's good. Got taught how to play checkers. Nice. Did you not know how to play checkers? Oh, I don't have levels. Shit. I did not. Ah. It's odd that you've never played checkers. Oh, there's Saf. There we are. What do you mean? Well, I don't know. Usually fucking in schools, uh, like around the world, people are taught like either checkers or chess. I was taught chess. I was almost part of a chess club. Fucking. I'm not the weird one. Most American schools have a chess program. Alright, now I have some fucking money. They don't do checkers in school a lot. Yeah, usually not checkers, but like usually during some sort of free period. Like I'm assuming most schools have just an area for, I guess, if you have a free period, just talking. Because mine did. We had 3D printers and everything for fucking starting small businesses. And before y'all ask, yes, this was public school. I did not go to private school. I couldn't. I'm offended that anyone would think I'd go to private school. I don't have that money. My school was pretty neat. You had free periods? Yes. Although I didn't take any free periods until my senior year. 'Cause fucking I wanted to graduate early, but during my senior year I made a bunch of friends and then I was like, I no longer want to graduate early. So my senior year was basically all free periods. Like I was just there to be there. Like I was literally just there for attendance. Because I didn't even technically need to take a math class. I just did because, you know, I wanted to learn pre-calc. Why fighting we say Sprite like some awful damn disease? But yeah, no, my schooling went pretty damn well. Although, unfortunately, I don't remember much of it due to my home life when I was younger. Middle school was shit, but high school went really well for me. Nope. And now we have a very pretty little over thingy. I just need to, you know, frame it. Ow. I don't know why I got rid of this. I still need to get up. Do we have another goal? Do we bow and take on separate roads? Go with them. It looks alright from afar. I'm not fucking complaining. If someone wants to change it, yeah, they will. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. Welcome back. Alright then. Let's see. There we are. That looks proper. Reach that by jumping. Hmm. There we are. Mm. Oh, shit. There we are. And I know of lanterns. There we are. Properly lit. Now we need more dark oak so we can actually connect the bastard. Luckily, I never have to worry about mobs spawning because I'm good at lighting up my fucking town. Ah, connects to neither fucking one of them. Great. Let's see. So, here. There we are. And that's actually got a spine to it. And all that's left is making this not a fucking death trap. Which is as simple as this. Now I've got a lovely little bridge going this way. Grass snake, I'll go back in the fucking grass. I might build another one like this going down to the festival island. Wouldn't be a half bad idea. Yeah, of course it's a hazard. And there's a hazard over here. Easy as that. That one's on me, though. But yeah. I intend to turn this whole island into a fairgrounds for festivals and such. Feel like it'd be nice to put a dock here in case any towns pop up in that direction. A Ferris wheel would have to be a Dr. Zento project. That's not something I can exactly design. I could put it together, but... Well, no. I couldn't put it together, I could make the parts. Like the metal beams. That's about it. That's about all good I am on there. And the rest of this island, I've got to turn into, well, housing and farms. Welcome in, mods. Seems no one's, coming over right now. So I'm just gonna talk out of character since y'all are active and I like talking to y'all. Also, do y'all like the new update to the storage house? I am fairly proud of it. I like the chest sign on top. I also like the light blue highlights. Picked up No Man's Sky for $18. Fuck yeah. I do recommend No Man's Sky. It's pretty fun. It's very grindy, and I don't quite understand the game yet, but it's pretty fun. It is a Jada. And also being out of character might get Saf to come bug me because, character Saf and Cross aren't exactly on speaking terms. Then again, when the fuck are they? They just don't like each other. They're two angry cats. We should eat Jaden to gain her gayness. You can't handle my gayness. The only people that get to inherit my gayness are people that are gay with me. Oh, chat's basically admitting they have a crush on me. What the fuck, chat? Alright. Fucking, I love the map view of Drag so much. Because it just shows how much it's developed. Especially the port. Look how fucking cool the port looks on map. Like, that looks sick. It's not done. I want to put some buildings along this side. But, like, just the markets. The port looks, like, insane on a map. So does this street. Fucking this area. All of this. The fucking windmill looks cool on map. The town hall. The little crop field. And also, when will we get Old Man Yelling with Cross? When someone makes a character specifically for that. And I know someone might, so it's not off the table. Someone may do it. Yeah, the best part is you can still see why Dragscale Isle is called Dragscale Isle. Because you can still see the dragon skull with the horn. Oh, do you have any requests? Huh. I'm not really sure what graffiti would show up in drag. Because now you're thinking, now you got me thinking of in-world stuff. Honestly, the people of drag are really nice. So, they wouldn't graffiti. Uh, I guess the most graffiti you would get in drag is, hey, please build something. Or, like, this, like, in spray paint, this lamppost is broken, please fix it. Yes, a mural would be cool. Fucking Cross would absolutely approve of a mural of a loved one. No, fucking drag is essentially the Canada to Cindergate's America. No, I'm joking. Drag is here after Canada. No wonder Jace lives here. But no, I do at some point plan on making a memorial for Phallus, Cross's past spouse, late spouse. That's the proper word for it. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all the painting I made. We don't have pumpkins in drag. Okay. I guess I'm making a pumpkin patch first. Oh, building a pumpkin patch in a watermelon field is gonna be fucking difficult because they grow finicky compared to other crops, and I want to make it look pretty. It's a little difficult to make things look pretty when their growing rates are completely random. I could absolutely put a hay bale ride in drag. I also need to do a lot of terraforming because some of the terrain just looks off. Like there's just pits. I also need to remove these trees because this is all going to be turned into drag. Every last fucking bit. Drink now? Of course. I need to get liquid, so you do too. That's valid. Yeah. It's just a lot of figuring these things out. You know, I want to put buildings here to, like, make the dock feel full. Then there's also going to be buildings when you leave. Freaking, there's going to be buildings everywhere around the port because the port is where you enter the town, and therefore it needs to be one of the fucking like loudest places. Which so far, on the map at least, it would seem I'm successfully doing that. Let's see. But no, I need to think of buildings to put here around the port. Because I may even extend the port. Because I've been thinking about pushing it back, adding a bit that goes around here. But I've also considered just slapping buildings here along this. The thing is, I don't even know what buildings I put there. Swimming spot? Oh, we got swimming spots. Also that. Also, a little detail I've added. For this was originally just sand and the natural terrain. Fucking, I added a little black stone floor with a gutter that leads all the water out. Because, you know, if it didn't have this, this would flood. But yeah, no, I need to think. Cause, you know, despite what it may seem like, I'm not a well of ideas. A lot of this has been inspired. Like, this was inspired by my own thing. Like, this was inspired by the Sunken City project I still need to work on. Fucking, this was inspired by Crystal's fucking wool shop in Cindergate. I've built a lot of post offices and I just really like this design. Add a brothel. I'm not adding a brothel. That's not even allowed, I don't think. This boutique was inspired by car shops. A news station was inspired by Cindergate's news station, kinda. I think these were inspired by the Grinch. I don't know. Um, fucking. That was inspired by Little Witch's Bridge. GameStop. Fine, I'll make a GameStop call it Activity Halt. Barnes and Noble. We do need a library. That is something I very much need to do, and that's going to be a much larger project. Do y'all think we put the library on here? That wouldn't be terrible. Hmm. Taco place. Do we do have tacos. Oh. Okay. So I could do tacos. Ah, yes. Taco Bell's counterpart, Taco Note Block. The nature conservation in this town is the fact that the town has a size limit. There is bells in Minecraft, but also in real life, there's copyright claims. Actually, now that you pose the library idea for the port, that gives me a fucking idea. That gives me a really good idea. So it had me think of the Baldur's Gate 3 library. Specifically during Act 3. If y'all haven't seen it, I won't spoil it. But it's this very tall, very grand library. If y'all have seen it, y'all will know what I'm talking about. But I'm thinking, what if, and I think this would be really cool and really unique for a library design, what if the library sort of arched over the water and continued this way? Jaden thinking about big tall buildings. Yeah, I would never build tall buildings. I hate tall buildings. I hate tall buildings so much. I wish I was joking. That one isn't a joke. I hate tall buildings. No, I'm joking. I think my proudest building in drag is either Crosshatch's house or the post office, because the post office is so tiny but so detailed, and I adore it. I also love the mechanical teapot crane. I'm just accepting it and calling it that. I'm also very happy with the updates for this. I love this copper block, just in general. I'm very proud of this tugboat. Like, I'm so happy with this tugboat. A little. I love the sailboat. It's not accurate to an actual sailboat that much, but like, schoolhouse. Yes. Back on topic of the library. So, drag is going to be a very established place. Um, drag is going to not only be a town, but somewhat a city. It's essentially Cindergate's more fancy counterpart. Um, Only Cindergate doesn't have laws, so that's why people go there. And Cindergate is spawn. And Cindergate is where the actual server lore happens. Drag is a side town ultimately. However, I'm just cool enough to where people enjoy it here. But soon down the line, Drag and Cindergate lore will be connected, which will be exciting. But no, my idea is the library is big enough to where it bridges over the river and reaches this side. Listen, that is the 50th time I have heard a drag race comment. Fucking. But I can imagine the library going from here all the way to the port. So you can get in both through the port and through the southern island. And the idea is it could be like a very tall and fancy library with like I don't know, maybe like a magic crystal in the middle. I'll talk to Transient. Um yes, boats can theoretically get under it. Which doesn't matter all that much because they can only barely get under that one, so it only needs to be small boats. Uh, and even then, on the map, it doesn't matter entirely if you can get through the river because you could just go around the island. It is just the horseshoe sea. which doesn't really go anywhere. Because comparably, it's a very small landlocked sea compared to this one right here, which is an actual ocean. This one's just a sea. Uh, but yeah, no, I still like the idea of having a bridge go over, having it like arched on the base, simply because that's cool as all hell. But no, the idea I love is consider the building that reaches both sides. It's sort of, pretty large in the middle and has multiple floors. Imagine with me, if you would, a very open first couple of floors that just go up, like reaching, like, let's say one floor, two floor, three floor, cut off. We could add another floor. Actually, no, that would be a little too much for the lighthouse. Uh, hmm. I was considering combining the library and the schoolhouse. Hmm. Although I do think, even in world, it would be a really good idea to have the library be one of the first things you see in drag. Oh, you just gave me an awful idea. Oh, you just gave me the worst idea imaginable. Drag Scale Academy? There's a mountain right there. Well, not a mountain. There's a hill right there with nothing on it. Think of all the RP opportunities. I know. Saf, I need you to, you know, give me a reason not to build Drag Scale Academy. Like, oh, there's not enough kid characters that need schooling. True. Drag could be like just very informative. Offers trade schooling. That would be very good, especially for Cross. Because Cross is an old man who loves taking care of people. That is Cross's life. And I think it'd be really cool if Cross retired from building and became a teacher. Because Cross knows a lot of fucking trades. Well, the thing is, I love the Cindergate people out of character. Also, the kids in Cindergate are nice. It's the adults that are assholes. But no, that's actually a really good idea, and it would be a really good reason for people to go to drag. Because, people already have so many reasons to go to Cindergate. Cindergate is where everyone lives. Um, like, I am the only primary character in drag. Hey, Eleanor, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I'm hoping you had fun. I'm assuming you did some building. By the way, I really like your building skills. I may need to bug you some point about helping me build. Um, that's if you have the time, because I know you're busy with shit. So, of course, not in a rush. But no, I am gradually reaching out to people. I've already told Avery and Crystal that they have permission to just decorate drag. Um, fucking. I'm jealous of your buildings. Hold up, chat. We're taking a little detour. We're gonna go fucking look at Eleanor's build skills. Hold up, we're taking a detour. Y'all already know what my build skills look like. You watch me. But we need to look at fucking Eleanor's builds because, you know, you're not allowed to say that your build skills suck if I appraise them. Also, my builds are massive. That's where the jealousy comes from. I build a lot. And you've been picking it up too. I've been seeing that. You've been on your building game. But yeah, chat, let's go look at Eleanor's corner of the server. Saf, you have build skills too. You're just busy. Which is why I haven't asked you about. Well, actually, no, I have asked you about stuff. You do the trees. Already, look at this fucking cool ass bridge. That's like, already it has a dip. And it's a fucking accurate dip. That's new. And I'm already obsessed. Fucking, there's this, which you have a fucking, you have that little rim, and you have a bell roof. I fucking love bell roofs. And don't even get me started on this little fucking amethyst. The street itself, I love the combination of tough gravel, cobble, and coal block. Using cracked stone on the way down. The fucking amethyst crystal. These street lights, which are new. What the fuck, Eleanor? That building, just the window. And the fact that you have the fucking openings. Sorry, I'm appraising your building. This fucking tree looks cool. The bridge you have going to the tree. This fucking building connected to your building that was completely improvised.
I improvise all of my buildings pretty much.
It looks so fucking cool because it looks like this building's leaning on that one. This building, which is completely fucking new and looks so cool.
Storage.
Yes, and you did storage the way that most people who are actually good at doing storage do it, by putting the blocks in the ground and not in item frames.
The chests will lag out the server enough.
That's fine. But no, this whole fucking street, you look down and you see that. You have a little campfire area. You built a mini village on one street.
You're the second person to tell me I'm building a village.
Also, on the edges, I haven't even thought of this. You fucking, I'm going to steal this for drag. You put fucking granite and coarse dirt on the ends of your fucking pathway.
It helps the pathway be more natural. Like there are like, man-made pathways.
Just the amethyst crystals lying around. Another fucking sick ass tree.
Don't look at it from the other side. I have yet to look at it from the other side.
That's valid. The house that you fucking built day one. Fucking. That's not started. So we're gonna ignore it. But yeah, no, even the background, fucking. I feel like you got that from me. I feel like you got the corners from me.
Definitely. I can't remember who it was. But I always build the corners wrong, and then I saw something that was like, oh, that's how you do it.
Yeah, no, because I do that. Fucking. Also, I didn't even notice the little window detail. I fucking adore that.
Yeah, that's from Transient's Castle. That's where I got that idea.
But yeah, fucking, so no, you have like, it's very compact, but it's very detailed, which makes it look
Yeah.
fucking sick.
I mean, that's the aim for this one. I mentioned earlier that on when I was on Yokai SMP, I was aiming more for a big village, whereas here I'm like, I'm gonna do tiny little details. You wanna know my favorite detail?
Hmm.
If you come right now.
The
Come
berry
around this
bushes
way,
that
I don't
kill you.
think it's- Right there. That little face.
Oh my
I call
god.
him Perry.
Of course you do.
Yeah. Like, there was 3 planks originally on the other side where the bridge was, and that was originally the level the bridge was at, and I had to raise it. And I don't know where those blocks came from. I think I did put them there, but I'm like, that's it.
Also, the tree still looks cool from the. Also, you did a fucking actual bush cliffside. What the fuck?
Yeah, they fall over the cliff.
Sorry, I looked at it in free cam.
Oh, I was wondering.
Yeah, no, I absolutely need to steal you over to drag at some point. Because I've got a. You seem to be really good at plants and natural shit, which is exactly what I need. I already have Saf building mini trees, and fucking you seem to be good at building trees too. So
Oh, trees kill me. Oh, I want to build so many of them. But oh my god, the leaves. The tree itself is fine. I'm good at the actual trunk. But when it comes to the leaves, I'm like,
no,
I mean, I
I
spent the
spent
first
an
half
entire
hour
stream
off the
building
tree.
one tree that isn't even done yet, and it's the fucking tree on the South Island.
See, I want to build bigger trees. I'm thinking at some point build more a massive one just to live in.
Mm-hmm.
Bird. So, I do not like the noises you make. Be quiet.
Saf said they like placing leaves, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you are fucking amazing at building. Also, I love
You're
the little
good too.
details that Zan did on the old fucking office building that I made.
Mhm.
I wonder if Zan's gonna do anything with the, like, ruined sign.
No idea. I don't know what's happening with any of this. I'm just here. Do you like the transition pathway though? Do you like how it's exactly?
I didn't even.
line?
Oh. You
Funny
could
thing
do
is, I
something
built
like
both
this.
of these.
Just boom.
don't know
Now
why
it's
I didn't.
actually properly transitioned.
Yeah, because I built both of these sections. I don't know why I didn't transition it.
That's
I
fucking
did build
hilarious.
them at different time periods, but like, I noticed it today. I was like, why did I just leave it as a line? I think I meant to come back to it, but I
mean,
just didn't.
Boom. Now it's properly actually textured. I fixed it.
You know how nice this path is? You see these coal blocks?
Yes.
Jace has a goddamn black outline around the coal blocks.
Oh,
So when he looks at this path, he just sees that.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Fucking.
Beautiful path.
Oh no, I don't have the outline. I actually stole your coal block idea for the quarry in drag.
I want to build a quarry at some point. I've got some of those tiny blocks that are like ores and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to build something and put the tiny blocks in, but this.
You could totally fucking here. Follow me. I'm stealing you to drag now.
Like I quit stream because I'm tired, and then now I'm here.
It's fine. I'm just showing you shit, so you know.
That's good.
But no, I've had ideas for the current quarry. I've just been. It's gonna be monotonous for me to do. Cause I have so much other shit. I'm the person that needs to get the buildings placed in the first place. And then I can decorate them later. But I need a town. I got a town to build.
I'm the person who needs to build a basement, so builds a mini village instead.
Yeah, that's a mood.
I promised myself not to build a village. I thought living in Syndicate would fix that, because it's already a village.
It will
Apparently
not. It's why I said fuck it and made my own town. Cause I knew I was gonna try and build one. All right.
Drag, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, fucking. As you can see, I stole the coal ore idea.
Yeah. I think I'm might have stolen this from like BWO or something. I can't remember where I got it from,
Probably.
but it was definitely not my
Uh,
original idea.
But yeah, if we walk down, so far the exterior for the quarry is nice. However, when you actually go inside, it doesn't look very quarry-like. I think it'd be really cool for like on these sides to have it all open and actually have like a platform.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
You'd have some like barrels and stone cutters and stuff.
Exactly, you know, make it actually look like a quarry
Yeah.
rather than just, you know, a mine shaft. But yeah, fucking these little dark oak trees are what Saf's been planting.
They are very nice. I don't even think about like changing the wood thing with the chip mod.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, it helps a little bit that I use a lot of vanilla blocks in case I just take all of these builds into vanilla. I don't replace anything. But I do remember them a lot of the time. Especially the storage house, that has a lot of chip
But yeah, no,
blocks.
you're great at building. I've just been on the server for a while and
See,
have
you're good at
problems.
building, like unique builds. Because like most of my builds after a while, they will start looking the same. But, like you do a lot of unique different builds.
If you come to the
different blocks.
first bits of drag and you look at the roofs,
All different. I mean, kind of similar shape, but still.
oh no, I mean the top of them. They're all deep slate bricks and cobbled deep slate.
Oh. But, like the walls themselves and the shapes, like this corner thing here, that's amazing.
Mm.
Like I don't think of any of this. Oh, what the bottle on the side of there?
Yes, I absolutely love that detail, and no one fucking noticed it. Until well, no one notices it until I point it out.
I noticed it.
I'm glad.
Am I forgiven for the bucket? Not the bucket, the bag.
Well, now you're not.
Dang it. I hate that was actually a mistake. Oh. These things.
Trash cans. See?
Oh. I'd be terrified to lose an item that way.
Yeah.
Well, like just little bits like that. Like I mean, my plan for this server was to focus on little details instead of bigger things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like it definitely helps with all like the mods like this stuff.
Yes. Only some of them are a little buggy.
Oh.
You could just walk into the table.
Oh, jeez. Well, I'm gone now. No, I can't go any further back. I don't know why buttons on the ground traumatize me, because one of the cities in Yokai was called Emberlyn, and they had a pathway with a bunch of buttons on it. Somehow I memorized all the buttons, saw a new button, went, this wasn't here before, pressed it, and then blew up.
Oh, well, the only button on the path that does anything isn't on the path.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna say
It's
that,
just
and then
really funny
someone's
that I
gonna put a button
memorized all the
somewhere that
buttons.
does something. I can show you the one button that does do something on the ground.
Oh, secret button.
Mm-hmm. It is a lore thing, so you don't canonically know about it.
No. Mora does need to canonically visit Drax more, though. I know she's done it once, but like, she needs
Yeah.
to visit more. I keep meaning to have a thing where like, at the start, halfway mark, and end of each stream, I like just run around the entire like Syndicate and drag
Mm-hmm.
or something. Ooh, this is very much out of the way. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
And then we see Zento's secret lab.
Our little lab.
Mm-hmm.
I can't decide if eventually when I start doing like Mercy's lore again, I can't decide if I'll. Oh god, I just broke a thing. It's fine, it's grass. But I can't decide if I want to like build her little broken down old lab that she escaped from or not.
Mm. I've considered building ruins nearby, Drag.
Yeah.
That's not gravel. That's
I don't know what that is.
the tablets. That's not gravel. But yeah, you're free to go do whatever. I just wanted to show you what I was talking about with the quarry.
check now.
Okay, feel
'Cause
free.
again, the buildings are beautiful.
I will
So
follow
unique,
you.
each of them. Like, I think something I was trying near the end of Yokai was building, like, shops, and each of them were all unique and different.
Mm-hmm.
I know most of my builds tend to be the same because I like the medieval kind of style of stuff.
Yeah.
So overall, for me, it's probably just down to style. Why is there just a head here?
I don't know.
What happened? I did hide a drowned zombie head near my build, but that's because I'm by a river. So this guy just died.
Like the
This is
post
chilling.
office. The post office is one of my favorite builds simply because of how little detailed it is. I also love the sign.
Oh, that's smart. I don't have any 2 signs to do that with.
And of course, the carpet.
I do something similar like this, but I usually do it as like plates for table decorations.
Mm-hmm.
I never have a table big enough to do it though.
Oh,
That's 'cause I've been
shit.
working on more small detail. You got mail?
Don't worry about it. I definitely check that often.
That's actually true. I don't think I did. I went to the post office at my stream. I don't think I looked at my stuff.
I don't
keep
know
meaning
when
to,
this
like, at the
letter was
start of every
sent.
stream, go look. Oh god. We're gonna need to start putting dates on letters.
I'll read it later in character. It was recent-ish. Recent-ish is... last stream or two. Okay, okay, thank fuck.
That's good.
But yes. I remember watching it be written. But yeah, frickin' there's only a couple buildings here I didn't build, like this trading post. There's also a lot of interiors I didn't do, like Crystal did the interior for that, frickin', and the interior for this one. Then again, they're both her buildings. Frickin', I think I did everything that's on the port. News station. I did not do the interior for that. Boutique. Did not do the interior. That was both news station and boutique were Fizz.
I love these corners that you've done on some of these builds.
Oh, what do you mean?
They're just so 3D.
Oh, like the cabin corners? Yes, I love
Yeah.
the cabin design. The
Like,
inn.
I've done something similar, but I didn't do it as 3D as this.
Yeah, the interior to the
3D is a
inn
lot better.
was done by Fizz, Jace, and me. Apothecary was interior was done by Avery. Limestone Cafe was done by Jace. Grimstone Mining Office, Chris had a little bit of say in that.
Nope.
Sebastian has done stuff in the windmill.
Windmill is massive.
That's a lot less than I thought it was. In my head, every building had the interior done by someone else.
Interior's more stressful to do, I find, mainly because it's like you have a million different objects, whereas exterior is like, oh yeah, I just have a couple objects.
Yeah. Also, can you tell that I like signs? And also just everywhere down in the marketplace. On the port alone, I think there's 3 different big signs.
Oh.
Also, here's the problem, Sealy. Burnout's for chumps. No, I'm joking. But also, like, little details back here. Like, there's a little back road, because I noticed that Fizz kept walking this way to the storage house. So
oh
I was
yeah,
like,
I love little secret roads.
I was like, you know, it'd be really neat if I added a little back road.
And you barely even notice it unless it's like you actually walk it.
Mm-hmm. So it's literally just there for Fizz. there's that tree, which I'm not excited to put leaves on. I may just ask Saf to do it.
Yeah, everyone's just gonna start getting Saf to do the leaves for them.
And then, of course, there's a little lamppost. And this bridge, which I just finished on stream.
I saw you were streaming, and without even looking at your stream, I was like, they're building, aren't they, Jade's building?
I'm always building. That's my thing.
You're always building.
Get me the leaves. I will.
Well, then
I will
again, I've
absolutely
always-
get you
I've-
the leaves.
I spent my last couple of streams just building it as well.
That's all I do any stream. All
I get
of my
like
streams
building.
as Cross are build and wait for people to come bug me. But
Why
usually
are you
people don't.
building, shoot
People
cross?
usually don't come bug me.
What did when I was saying cross at one point, I said it incorrectly. I think I said like crush or something for some reason. I was like, oh, crush is on.
The reason I say cross and not crosshatch is because one time I slipped up and said crotch ass, and now I'm not allowed to live it down.
Oh no, it's like one of my characters called River Wheat Flower. One time made a joke of weed flower, and now that's just a thing.
Fucking amazing. But yeah,
It's
no,
not my fault. they
this
got
tree is
circles.
really pretty.
What the
I really love the detail I did with the walls to make the trunk look, I guess, more variated. And of course, I
That's a
also
good
adore
idea
this
to get
path.
Ooh.
And one of the favorite builds I've done on the entire server is Cross's house.
Ooh. That's pretty.
Yes, and it's one of the first buildings, I think, actually, maybe the first building I double layered on.
Oh, the double layering. Yes.
Because the
I did this for the
interior looks
storage house.
completely different.
The only reason I did it for the storage house is because I didn't know how I wanted the outside to look. So I was like, I'll just do the inside and then I'll do the outside.
Mm-hmm. But you know, I love this. I love that Cross canonically has a leak in the ceiling.
Beautiful.
Fucking, there's the kitchen. And then there's upstairs the reason there's a leak in the ceiling.
It does make the carpet look extra fluffy though.
Yes, which I adore.
There's a lot of detail in all of your builds and even the interiors of
I
them.
love it. One of my favorite little things I've done is this little rafter with the signs. I absolutely love using
Oh.
signs. Because, like, it looks really pretty from this side.
Oh yeah, it looks funky from the other side 'cause you can see the gap.
Mm-hmm.
But, little details like that I never think to do.
I often just grab shit I have lying around, or I just craft a bunch of random shit, and I use it.
True. I should start doing that more often. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do on the server, just get the little details done.
Mm-hmm.
I really miss the couple. Do you know the couple mod? The coupling mod?
Yeah, the one that lets you, do...
Yeah, open double doors in just one hit. I miss that one.
Sorry,
That one
I
of my
forgot I had a
favorite
mod
mods.
that changes the sound of certain blocks when they get rained on, so I looked at this copper slab, because copper looks like cushions, and heard, like, rain falling on a tin roof, and I was like, what is that sound? It was the mod I have that hardly ever actually applies.
I think my I forgot to turn off the music from my stream and it started auto playing. I feel like it's gotten onto like Italian music now. I'm
Hmm.
playing on like restaurant music. I just keep hearing it and getting confused.
Yeah, no.
I need to put something better on.
Also, what are your thoughts of me opening a taco chain called Taco Note Block rather than Taco Bell?
This is amazing.
Also, what are your thoughts on, I guess, a large school being built on top of the hill called Drag Scale Academy
Oh, that would be nice.
that just teaches, like,
already see
trades
it.
and stuff?
Yeah, there's a broken down school next to Mora that I'm thinking about fixing up if nobody else is wanting to do anything with it.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not, because if I take that building, it means I can expand that way.
I swear, Dragscale Academy is going to be such a big project. I'm actually going to have to draw it.
Oh jeez, when it's that big, you gotta draw it.
It very well may take up the whole hill. But, you know, I'm super excited for that. Because now the idea's been implanted in my head, and, oh, it's not leaving.
Yeah.
You know, that's basically
What if I do
drag.
it taking up? Yeah. I'm guessing you're gonna just continuously expand that way.
No, the limit is, I will only be building on islands. The islands in this area. I will not be building on the mainland.
So what happens when you eventually fill up all the islands?
Then drag is done. And then I start another city.
Originally, I was going to build a little city just like past drag a bit, so it was like nice and aligned and you could get to all of it by the water. And then I
Fucking,
forgot about it.
I think it'd be really cool to have more towns along the Horseshoe Sea, which is just what I'm calling the sea that surrounds us because it's the shape of a horseshoe. But like,
Well, I started building it. It's at the bottom right. I don't know if you've been there and you can see it. But I was going to like a little like Wonderland style village.
like on the southeast of the sea.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. That's exactly where I imagine another town going. So.
It's cause like I found the boat mod and I was like, I want to live like next to this river, ocean place, and there's a little like river like going off from it, so it's not exactly on the coastline, but it's like you just go down a little river and it's there. I probably would expand to the coastline if I ever kept building it, but right now I'm building more as little corner syndicate.
Yeah, no, I love that a lot of the builds are actually pretty close to each other, and they're all within walking distance. Like, fucking, I wouldn't want to, but I could walk to the Glass Castle. I could walk to Omi's base. I could fucking walk to Z's base. I could walk to Sap's.
The second I have a constant income of firework rockets, I will be flying everywhere instead of teleporting, because I love flying around. But I don't have an income of firework rockets, so I cannot do that yet.
But yeah. I have a good handful of them if you want them.
No, I'm good for now. I've got a bunch already. It's just I don't want to use them till I have like a creeper farm and stuff.
That's fair. Saf has a creeper farm if you want to talk to them about that.
Every time I bring it up, Saf tells me I have a creeper farm, I could give you some, and then never does.
Oh yeah, because you
And I
gotta
feel too
actively
rude
ask about it.
reminding them constantly. Yeah. And I feel too rude constantly asking
It's
about
fine.
it.
I'll bug Saf about it.
Yeah. But then I'll like,
'Cause,
that's
like,
the sugar cane.
HereAfter has a weird like unspoken rule about only one person having an auto farm. Like Star's the only one with an iron farm. Fucking Crystal's the only one with a wool farm.
Oh, there goes my idea of a mini factory for all my farms then.
Yeah, no, because it would lag the server way too much. And also, it sort of balances because a lot of RP servers just have the rule of no auto farms. However, that's fucking annoying.
I know. It makes building so much harder.
It
It's
does.
Like, we're role playing here, let me build my stuff.
Exactly. Which is why fucking few farms are allowed. But you know, I think it's I think it balances it perfectly. Fuck it.
I
It's
think
great.
the only flaw to it is there's no like list of who has what.
There is
That might be that, I don't know.
not. But asking around usually helps. Like, I don't know if anyone has a sugarcane farm, but fucking, I may be the person that just has automated books at some point.
Ooh, I do need a lot of books.
Since
Yeah,
I already
always
do
get to ask,
leather.
I'll be streaming. Oh. I do streaming stuff, and then like in the stream, I'll be like, I need to ask about this, and then after stream, I'll go on a little break, come back, and I'll have forgotten what I needed to ask people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there was something I was supposed to ask today, and I've already forgotten what it was.
Yeah, no. I may figure out possibly doing an auto hoglin farm. However, that's gonna take a fuck ton of effort.
What a hoglins give.
Leather. It's the only
Ah.
current way to completely automate leather outside of a gold farm, which we can't do because the nether roof is nightmares.
Nightmares?
Uh, it's used for lore stuff, so we can't use the nether roof in
Ah.
survival.
I see. I
But
was
yeah.
wondering where all this stuff was being built.
Fucking, it's all out of the way and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm actually going to cut off stream here then, since not many people are on. But yeah, thank you for coming over and looking at drag. Never mind. I rescind my thank you. Stop saying rest in peace. I don't die after stream.
Damn.
But yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed today's stream. I got a good bit done. I got to fucking show Eleanor around and show y'all their building skills. And I hope I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye!